Yes, we made it to Bali. Yes. Our resort sent a driver to pick us up. We were staying at the Bali in Nusa Dua, which was like a 25-minute drive away from the airport, so it wasn't too far. And look how beautiful our room was, guys. We told them this was our honeymoon because it basically was. We haven't had our proper honeymoon, so we claimed this is our honeymoon, even though we've been married for a year and a half. And the room was just out of this world. We stayed in the single deluxe pavilion. We had our own private pool. They put pedals in the bath. Guys, it was just everything, and this was going to be our home for the week, and I was just so excited when I arrived. The next morning we headed off to breakfast. This is the Faces restaurant, which is inside the resort, looks over the general pool, and breakfast was great. They gave us this turmeric shot every morning, and it was an a la carte breakfast. You could order as many things as you liked off the menu. Everything was made fresh. They had freshly pressed juices every morning. You could choose that. Guys, I'm missing those juices right now. I started off basic for the first day, just went with scrambled eggs, one went for pancakes. Everything on the breakfast menu was 10 out of 10. Like, honestly, we were so excited for breakfast every morning. Breakfast was included with our stay, so 100% recommend getting breakfast included in your stay. It just takes off one expense that you don't need to worry about throughout your day. And we walked around the villa after breakfast just to explore a little bit and see some of the sights. This is our private villa. We had a private day bed, our own little coffee machine and coffee station, and that is our beautiful pool, guys. Having the private pool was so nice because you don't want to see people all the time, and I actually didn't see anyone in the public pool. Everyone was just in their private pools. We went to Legian and did some shopping, just walked around the markets, but it was just so hot and so overwhelming. We didn't spend a lot of time shopping, and we also don't have space in our bags at the moment. Like, both of our bags are so full because we're on tour. I popped in at Sunset Eyewear and got some new prescription glasses, which only cost me like 500 rand for 2 new pairs. So definitely get your prescription glasses in Bali. We headed back to our hotel after that, and we headed to the tapas bar, which is also within our resort. We did some cocktails and tapas here to start our night off, and just to celebrate that we were finally getting a break, guys. Warren had a pork belly, I had some chicken, and we actually ended up staying here a little bit longer than we intended because there was a live musician and it was so empty, like no one was there, so we thought we'd stay and support the local musician just for a little bit. Then we walked up the steps all the way to the top of the resort where the Faces restaurant is. This is where we had breakfast that morning. We figured first night, let's just see what's on the resort. Let's just eat locally within our resort. And honestly, food 10 out of 10. After dinner, we headed back to our villa, and it was still quite early at this point, but we were exhausted, so we figured let's get an early night. So Warren is peeling a snake fruit. Every day they give us a different fruit to try. This is a snake fruit. Show us what it looks like. This is where the camera is.
Yeah, but I mean the light's here. So.
There we go, you got it. Oh, it looks a bit overripe.
What do you mean? You've never seen one of these in your life. What do you mean overripe?
That's my expert opinion.
Your expert opinion.
It's supposed to be white, isn't it? How are you doing that? Like, it feels so weird. Yeah, that one's overripe. I said, did I not say it looks overripe?
Yeah, that's not what I wanted.
That looks right. You see, I am an expert.
It's like a lychee almost, like a massive lychee. Just less juicy.
You don't know, maybe the juice is inside. Maybe there's gonna be a juice explosion anymore. Oh, it looks weird.
Okay, so now what?
Now you have to eat it.
No, but how do you eat it? How do you eat it? I mean,
the video didn't go that far.
I'm really loving the taste of snake fruit. So there you have it, Indonesia. What is it? Just look at
this guy knows what he's talking about.
Absolutely perfectly described.
I don't like it.
What does it taste like?
Have a taste.
No, I don't want to.
No, I think you should.
No, I don't want to.
Nadine, Indonesia.
Warren.
I've done all the work. Eat it for the camera.
What do you mean?
I'm
not gonna eat it, Warren. It's really not gonna happen. You can turn the camera on me. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna eat it.
Please just try a piece.
I'm not gonna eat it, Warren. It looks weird.
Just try a piece. Nadine, please. Please.
No.
Please try a piece.
No. What does it taste like?
It's not bad. It really isn't bad. Just try a piece, man.
I don't want the piece.
Just try it. We're never going to try it again.
You open it. I don't want the piece. You can't even tell me what it tastes like.
Because I've never tasted something like this before.
What does it taste like? Give me...
I don't know what it tastes like. I've never tasted it before. Just
But you've tasted it now.
It's such a small bite. Just take a bite.
I don't want to bite.
It's like an apple. It actually is like an apple.
Is that the texture?
Yes.
And the taste?
I can't describe the taste. It's not bad. Just try it. It's like an apple.
What a weird taste. Nah, I tried it. Are you happy? Morning, guys. Today is Wednesday in Bali. And today's plans are to actually just relax. I've got a nail appointment at 2:30. So I'm going to get my nails done. And what are we doing for dinner tonight? Did we decide?
I don't know.
Oh, we need to figure out where we're doing dinner actually, because we were gonna go to the Cliff restaurant tonight, but we're doing that on Friday. Okay, so we need to figure out dinner plans. But yeah, today's plans are just to relax. Tomorrow we've got our day trip to Ubud, which is exciting. Can't wait. And yeah, that is the day. So let's see what we get up to. Another day, another breakfast, another turmeric shot. Like, I miss starting my days with these shots, honestly. But yeah, it was good. Warren was so into these fruit platters. He had a fruit platter like every day. I decided to try like a traditional Indonesian breakfast, which was like noodles mixed with chicken, mixed with egg. Warren got a pina colada smoothie bowl, which was really nice. And then I took some pictures by the pool just to start taking pictures, because at this point we hadn't taken any pictures of our vacation. We'd just been chilling up until this point. We took a walk to the store. There was like a convenience store like just up the road from us, and we also popped in for a coffee at the beach. This is Paristiga coffee, which is right on the beach. Coffee was so good, guys. The coffee in Bali in general, 10 out of 10. Honestly, such good coffee. And I didn't even drink that much coffee when I was here. I wish that like I'd had more coffee. Anyways, we took a walk to the beach, and the water was so rough at the beaches that I was just like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna stick to the pool. Beaches were beautiful though, but yeah, it's a common thing that they tell you not to swim in the water because the water is quite rough. We headed back to our villa into our private pool, and then Warren had bought some champagne and orange juice, so we made some mimosas, and we basically spent the whole morning just like that, chilling by the pool. And then I got dressed and headed for my nail appointment. I went to this girl called Alicia Nails, and she did the most amazing set for me in 90 minutes, and she did my toes, and my nail set had like 3D nails. And honestly, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Let me know if you guys want the details. I can pop it in the description. And then we went to a place called Bali Collection for dinner. And this was such a cool place. It had like markets on the outside and lots of shops and restaurants. So it was basically just a collection of all of the things that you want to buy and see and eat in Bali. We really liked it. And one of our resort butlers recommended it. So we spent some time just walking around the markets, looking at all the different stalls and just seeing what they had on sale. We explored around the shops and the restaurants because we knew which restaurant we were going to, but we also just thought like, let's just see what else there is. And this Bali craft store had so many cool things. Like, I wish we could take some of these art pieces home with us, but like I said, we don't have space in our bag at the moment. But it is what it is. We actually ended up coming back to Bali Collection later in the week. Dinner was at Nusa, and if you are in the Nusa Dua area in Bali, 100% go to Nusa. This was probably some of the best food we've had on this trip. The cocktails, like I had a margarita to start my cocktail, and it was quite average, I thought. Oh, here's the nails, so you guys can see the beautiful 3D nails that she did for me. Love it, honestly. Alicia Nails in Nusa Dua, 10 out of 10. The food, 10 out of 10 for this food. Love the food. And I had a salted caramel espresso martini that was also really good. They just didn't make a good margarita, and that's fine. I'm just a very fussy margarita eater, but the food, so good. All right, next day was our trip to Ubud. We started this day at 8 a.m. and our driver picked us up. We booked this trip with Get Your Guide, and we had a local driver pick us up. It was a 2-hour drive to Ubud. We were doing a purification ritual ceremony today because it was just something that I felt the need to do. So first up was at the shaman's house, which is the previous video. And then he took us to a jewelry making house, like silversmiths, and this was like 5 floors just of jewelry makers, jewelry designers. And honestly, it was such a cool experience. It was definitely a tourist trap, like, you know, when your tour guide is like, oh, I know a place I can take you. But it is what it is. We were along for the ride. They took us into the room where all of the silversmiths are working, so we got to see that they make all of these items of jewelry in-house, and that's such beautiful things. We ended up getting a few pieces of jewelry for ourselves. I got 2 rings, Warren also got a ring, so it was really nice. Then we headed to the temple, and this is the temple that we went to. This is where we were going to be doing the purification ritual. We had just been to the shaman who healed our energy centers, released any energy blockages we had, and now we were going for the purification where we release all of the things we no longer want to carry on with us in our lives. On the way down the temple, we found this koi pond, and the koi fish was so big, guys. You can't see the big ones in this one, but there were some gigantic ones, and they were so chill. They were like, put your hands in, touch the fish. And then our tour guide bought us some fish food, and he convinced us to feed the fish with our hands in the water. I did not enjoy the experience. Warren loved it. He was just like, oh my god, this is so cool. He loves fish, man. I don't know. But this is the temple, guys. The energy as you step into this temple, so beautiful, so serene. Like, I can't even explain it. And what's really nice about this place is that they have designated hours for tourists, so you're not gonna be interrupting the locals. The locals have their own time to come and do their ceremonies without getting interrupted by the tourists, which I thought was really beautiful. Our tour guide Dharma was also so helpful and insightful on this purification ceremony. He literally taught us so much and taught us how to do the purification ceremony. He spoke us through everything. 10 out of 10. Dharma from Get Your Guide, he's great. Then they took us to this coffee place where they do luwak coffee. They showed us how they roast the coffee, how they process all of the coffee beans, and they basically let us like make the coffee, which was pretty cool. This was just like an added extra because I wanted to do the Bali swing, and the Bali swing was on this venue, so they were like, come and see how we make the coffee. And honestly, just look how beautiful this is, guys. Like, oh, is this even the real life? It's just honestly so beautiful. This experience was just so cool because they show you where they grow the coffee. They have the luwaks wandering around the gardens and the jungle, eating the coffee beans, and then they just collect the poop and make the coffee. Then we did a tea tasting. I tasted some of the best ginger tea I've ever had in my life. Okay, this is luwak coffee.
Came out of an animal's bum.
Oh, that's like thick.
Strong.
I don't know if I'm a fan. Oh my god, they are so cute. 100% left this place saying that I needed a luwak because they're basically cats that poop coffee. Like, what more could you want? And they sleep all day. Honestly, so cool. Then we took a walk to the Bali swing, and I didn't know what to expect because I didn't know that this place had the Bali swing. I just thought that our guide was taking us to some random place, but this was the Bali swing place. Like, if you've seen someone go for a Bali swing, this is the place. And these guys were super helpful. They got me into my dress because I didn't know how to tie this dress. They literally tied it for me. I hired the dress when I got there. And then this guy holding my phone, one of the best photographers I've ever worked with in my life. This man shot the most beautiful pictures of me. I felt like I was on a professional shoot. And this whole thing happened within the space of like 20 minutes. Like, they did this entire shoot for me. It was a whole operation. They had someone who like controlled the swing, someone who got you into the swing, someone who maneuvered the dress, someone who took the pictures. Like, it was a production, guys. I got such cool pictures. Be sure to check out my Instagram because I've posted all the pictures up there. Nadine X Samantha, if you want to follow me on Instagram. And that was the day in Ubud. Next day, started with breakfast. This time we got like a little bread bakery basket. I tried the pina colada bowl. It was good. We went to Kana Beach Club for this day, which was just up the road from our hotel. We got free entry from our resort, which was really nice. And I just wanted to do the beach club experience without doing the party beach club experience, and this was just so beautiful and wholesome and peaceful. We started it quite late. We got there at 2. Look at Warren dunk me in the water, honestly, childish. We got there at 2, so it was a little bit late to start the day, but it was nice because it was so empty. People had already started leaving. And then we did dinner at Canna. This is Cliff at Canna, which is the restaurant that's on the top of the beach club. And ChatGPT recommended this for the views, and let's not lie, the views did not disappoint. Look at those views. It was a decent dinner, not as good as Noosa, the restaurant we went to the night before, but it was still really, really nice, and we got to watch the sun go down. It was just a beautiful evening, a beautiful night, and it was just convenient that it was also at Canna Beach Club. Like, we literally didn't have to leave from our day plans. We just went, changed out of our bikinis into our dinner attire, and had some dinner. On Saturday, we spent the day going to the GWK Cultural Park. This statue you can see from all over the island. It's so big. It's bigger than the Statue of Liberty. So I was like, Warren, we have to go and see the statue. So that's what we did in the morning on Saturday. Went to the GWK Cultural Park, and it was so cool. Warren was kind of like, why are we going to this? But then when we got there, he was like, why aren't we doing the guided tour? Why aren't we? I'm like, Warren, you didn't even want to come. Anyways, now I know, just book the guided tour so that Warren can see things, because it really was cool. And they told us it would be like a 2-hour wait if we wanted to do the guided tour. So we didn't have that time. So we just went and explored on our own volition, if that makes sense. And this is such a cool park, guys. Like, there were so many different statues and monuments up that you could go and see. And it wasn't too busy because we went quite early in the morning. So there weren't a lot of tourists around. And if you are in Bali, you should definitely go and see this GWK Cultural Park. I did want to go to Uluwatu as well on the same day, but we just didn't have enough time to do all of it in one day. Next time we go to Bali, we'll go to Uluwatu. Like, it is what it is. And then there was this wishing well, and Warren and I both went and made a wish. My coin almost didn't go in, but I ended up just pushing it in. And then we were dripping with sweat, guys. I was soaking wet, got a juice. And then for dinner, we had really special dinner plans. We were going to the Samabe cave dining experience, which was a little bit more of a pricey dinner, but Warren really wanted to do it, so we were like, okay, let's book it, let's go. And like, they only have 4 tables every night, so it's quite exclusive. There's a lift that takes you down to the beach. When we got there, they did a like welcome ritual with us, which was really cool. Just such a nice little touch. This was after our welcome drinks as well. And yeah, so this is all of the welcome ritual things. They did the petal shower, and then they made us another welcome drink. We got to choose a cocktail. The bartender was on fleek. He was doing all his tricks and things. And then our host walked us to our beautiful table, guys. This is the cave, and this cave is on the beach. Look at this view, guys. Are you nuts? It's so beautiful. They were so cute. They kept offering to take our picture, and they were like, are you happy with the picture? I love it, guys. I love it when someone offers to take my picture. I do love it. This was an 11-course meal, an 11-course tasting menu, and there was a lot of things on this menu that I do not eat on a regular basis. But with the money that we paid to be at this dinner, Warren said, you are going to eat everything that they put in front of you. And I was like, you know what, bet. When you go on holiday, you can't be a fussy eater, okay? This was an oyster, guys, a cooked oyster. I don't eat oysters, but I feel like if you're going to eat an oyster for the first time, it might as well be one that's cooked. You know what I mean? But yeah, I used to be the fussiest eater, but as I've grown up and like also been with Warren, I've become more adventurous in my eating, and now I actually love traveling to places and trying their local cuisine and trying the local food, because that's the best way to experience the culture of places. I personally feel it's one of the best ways to eat what the people eat. But this was obviously a tasting fancy menu. We weren't eating like Balinese street food, which would be like more locally appropriate. But anyways, I was just like, we're on an adventure, we're trying new things, and there were some things I did not like.
Well, what about it?
It's like, it's a weird taste. I can't explain what it is.
It's great.
Usually when I do a tasting menu like this, I'm always leaving feeling like I hadn't eaten enough, but I actually felt quite full after this. Look how the steam is coming off this icicle. That's how hot it was, guys. It's so hot in Bali. I don't think I've stressed that enough, how hot it was. We got so lucky with the weather when we were here. It only rained like once, but we just got the most beautiful weather. This dinner was low-key one of the most romantic dinners I think I've ever been on. Just the atmosphere, the venue, the food, the music, the date. I just had such a good time with Warren doing this. It's one of our favorite things to do is eat fancy food. Like that's like core Nadine and Warren. We were nearing the end of our meal at this point. This was the palate cleanse before the second main course came, which was a lobster. I've never eaten lobster before in my life. Tried it tonight. Loved it. It was actually really, really good. I can see the hopster. I can see the lobster hype. I can understand it now. And dinner was petit fours and also like this sugar dome vibe, which we had to crack open. It was so satisfying cracking that thing. I really enjoyed it. And then yeah, there was like a little pudding underneath it and some fruits, and then these little petit fours, which were little treats basically. And that was the
Alright
meal.
guys, today is our final day in Bali. We're actually packing up to leave. All of our stuff is here. Sad to go, but really grateful for the week. It was honestly so needed after this year of traveling and working. And we've got one more month left on the road before we get to go home. So yeah, we're gonna get back into it. So one more goodbye to our beautiful villa at the Bali in Nusa Dua. I'm sad to go. Are you sad to go?
Yeah.
Anyways, one more room tour. So that's the bed, desk. This hotel's literally been like our home while we've been here. 10 out of 10 recommend the Bali. Like the service and the staff, out of this world. Like we really felt like we were at our second home. We'll hopefully be coming back eventually in the future. Yay! Okay, I'll take you guys to the airport. I'll show you some airport trips on the way. That was the week in Bali. I hope you guys enjoyed spending the week with us and coming on our little vacation. Yeah, we really did need it. So yay. Okay, bye.
Melbourne at the moment. We're in the Qantas lounge. We're about to go and board our flight to Christchurch. It's been a day of travel. Yeah, almost there. What's up guys? We are in Oamaru. It is still Tuesday, still Monday. It's 20 to 12 now on Monday night. We landed at like 5-ish, like 5:30-ish. And then we had a 3-hour drive after being in transit for 15 hours. It was nuts. So we are properly exhausted again. like the vacation never existed. But yeah, we're ready for a full tour now. First show is literally tomorrow. So we're just gonna get some sleep now and then hit the ground running in New Zealand. That is this week's vlog. Thank you so much for spending the week with us in Bali. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did watching it. Honestly, it was one of the most beautiful experiences I've ever had, and it was really needed for myself and Warren. I think we both benefited a lot from this trip, and I think it's going to be something that we carry with us for a long time. So thank you for being a part of the journey by watching. I'm gonna end this video now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you guys in next week's vlog, and it's gonna be all about New Zealand. Alright, bye.